should come up. Yeah, you, yes. Be sure to hit that. Awesome, good stuff. Now, now all those that tune in can hear you. So, let's start off. So, why don't you introduce yourself? We're just going live right now. Ah, cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of fitting how we're in Mexico, being one of the Latin American races. Are you a fan of the Mexican track? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly that. So, yeah, for sure. Exactly that. Yeah, it can be a tricky track in some areas, especially the that S's in turn 9, 10, 11, and even 8, I guess. Those can be really tricky as well, going a little bit too deep through 11 when you finish up there. But I mean, it's one of the best tracks on the calendar. It offers some really good passing opportunities, and yeah, it's just all around good fun for the from my point of view as well as the drivers. Really enjoy going there and duking it out for positions. So, who do you have your eye on here? Who do you think your favorites to win this first race here? So, who do you know that's racing in right now? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone knows Monkey Mafia. Yeah, but do you want to take away the start in Spanish? Yeah, have at her. Yeah, it's on. Are you on spectator? There you go. Oh, okay. Oh no, do it in Spanish. By all means, do it in Spanish. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. No worries. Yeah, so it looks like off the start, position changes. If I can pull that up quick, we've got Seaberry that's jumped up 7 spots already. Impossible Bacon up 4. Looks like Hotspot and Jeanette Twinnet are getting a little bit of a battle here early or late on to Sector 2, early into Sector 3. As well, Snooker and Money Matt are battling for position as well. Coming into turn 13, Snooker's got the car ahead, but Money Matt goes for a lovely little switchback. Gets back alongside him, but Snooker doesn't give way. Money Matt sends it all the way around the outside, and a little bit of a bump by the two drivers there. Impossible Bacon is well getting right into it. Yeah, now we got 3 wide down the track. No DRS open quite yet. Money Matt's kind of fallen back a little bit. He's trapped. He's kind of pinned in the middle there. Impossible Bacon is actually in the back, and a little bit of a move there from Money Matt gets himself in the middle, and we have 3 wide into turn 1, turns into 2 wide, and it looks like Money Matt is the one that comes ahead of it all. But, oh, C. Barry looked like he took a nice little lunge back at him there, and we got a really good battle. Wow, right out of the gate. Yeah, very true. So I'm actually half Latino as well. I'm my mother's side is from Ecuador in South America. Yeah, I'd like to say that I know Spanish, but I know absolutely nothing. I think. Oh yeah. I guess do you still speak it at home and whatnot? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, see, my mom speaks Spanglish, as she calls it, so it's half Spanish, half English, because she's lazy. Whenever she's talking to my grandparents, she doesn't want to speak the whole the whole language. She just cheats. Yeah, Yeah, a lot of different strategies are kind of, or I wouldn't say a lot. A lot of people are on mediums and a lot of people are onto the softs. Kind of switching over to that right now. We see actually the top 3 onto the softs, and Hash is the highest driver on the medium. A penalty handed out to Snooker. So who's your number 1 driver in Formula One? Who's your favorite guy? Oh, Checo. Yeah, okay, that lines up. Yeah, yeah. He's a popular choice. But a couple more penalties handed out. It's like, oh, who do we lose? Monkey Mafia? Yeah, Monkey went hard into the wall. Ouch. No real true damage, but he's up and okay. Oh, they're saying that they can't. They're saying that they can't hear you. Thanks, Stats. Much appreciated, man. Try. Oh, and appreciate for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Thanks so much. But yeah, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, maybe just go back into your race settings, or maybe go back into your casting settings there and just make sure it's flipped. Sometimes you got to back out of the party and then join back in, and then it might help out as well. But Impossible Snooker's going on the inside line there into turn 12 and gets the position on Knuckles. So, Stats, is this your first time tuning in here with us? Feel free to ask any questions. I try and stay up on chat as much as possible. Here we go. We got Knuckles going right in behind Snooker around turn 17. He's going to get past him before the line even comes. Both get DRS. And it looks like Snooker's going to get that position back, and a little bit of a tap in the gearbox from Knuckles as he goes through. A little bit of damage as well. Oh yes, yeah. It's a fun game. This is our multiplayer series, so this is just a bunch of the drivers that we have in our league who kind of want to come in and do 2 races at 25% on random tracks. So these guys don't know what tracks that they're doing until a half hour before the session. Knuckles getting the pass on the inside line onto Snooker or just past turn 6 as they come through the S's here. How good can Snooker take these? Can you still not hear him there, Stats? There's someone in there's someone in chat. Maybe they can let me know. Okay, maybe just try leaving and then coming back. I'll pull it up on my phone so I can hear you. You can just join back in on the party. Yeah, it's just the party. All right, thanks, Stats. Much appreciated, man.
Okay, now should be working now.
Okay.
Yep. How to disable.
He says you can hear you. Okay, you're good. And Stats, you get a subscription for tuning in, my guy. Thanks for checking out the channel. Appreciate it. Throw you out a sub. Right now we only got one emote, but we're gonna work on more after the end of season 2. So right now, race week 14 is where we are in the multiplayer series. If you like what you see, be sure to tune in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as we have a F2 series on Wednesday nights, as well as Thursday is our league racing, where VTech, you're down in Division 2 or 3?
I'm right now on Division 3.
So how are you doing right now on that?
Right now I'm doing okay. I'm being turning consistent, you know, struggling still a little bit to keep in pace with the number 1 driver because they're fast people in that division. Still.
Oh yeah.
But I think I just need more practice, you know, since it's only been a year that I've been playing this video game.
Yeah, very true. I mean, it takes a while to really pick something up, but there's actually a lot of penalties handed out here. Over half the grid has penalties.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow. But I mean, that's the thing with Formula One is sometimes you can take like a week or 2 off, and then it takes you like a good hour to get yourself back to kind of the pace that you know you're capable of. And some of these guys that are in Division 1, they race like 4 or 5 days a week. Like they're crazy. They love doing it.
That's another thing. I need to take more time to learn the game.
Yeah. So what do you do in regards to setups? Do you kind of configure your own, or do you go online and find some?
I just go, me personally, just go online.
Yeah.
Especially YouTube, and just find career mode setups. But sometimes I like to talk with some of the people. You know, they sometimes help me.
Yeah, they're all really good with that. We nearly had a move into turn 1 from C. Barry, and he touches the back of Money Matt going through turn 2, and Money Matt's going to continually hold on to that spot 8 laps deep in this race 1 of our multiplayer series.
We got good people here, fast people. There's a lot of warnings right now, so if I were them, I just try to keep it off the curbs, you know.
You just got to keep it clean.
Yeah, because they might lose some position. Right now, Ash has a 10-second lead on Fastball. You know. Is it 10 seconds? No.
No, yeah, other way around. He's 10 seconds behind of Jacko for second place.
That's when the strategy kicks in.
Exactly that. And speaking of that, we see 2 drivers into the pit. It's actually our leaders in Jinnit, Twinit, and Jacko. So Hash is going to jump up into top spot there. So they go 8 laps deep on those softs. We'll have to see what the other guys do. And we see C. Barry into the pit actually, sporting the mediums, but he's going to come in early for a set of softs.
Right now, the only one staying out is, I guess, Gaff. Money Matt, did he pit already? No Money Matt?
No, Money Matt's staying out as well. Oh,
we got retired. GJ.
Is that GS? First one to retire here.
The track.
Looks like he pulls off into the pit, but sometimes it kind of glitches and it pulls him back out of the pit. So we'll have to see if that stays. But Seabury's right in behind Snooker here. He's on those fresh softs and he's making him work coming around turn 3. And into turn 4, he's got the full car ahead, but Snooker's going to
Oh,
try and send it back, and nearly a collision between the two
yeah.
drivers there. And Seabury goes a
That's,
little bit deep, and
oh,
oh, Snooker goes.
that's not good. That you should not do that. You know, there's no
No,
reason for
no, I agree. I'm not sure.
that.
He had no need to go that deep into the corner, and especially hit Seabury as he goes through. But a couple more drivers into the pit, that being Random Serious and Money Matt. And Random Serious loves to race people into the pit. I'm not sure. Did you catch what he just tried to do there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen him do it several times. He loves to try and race people through the pit lane.
Wow.
It's
Gary, you know, you don't want to get that 5-second penalty too. You know.
well, as long as you keep two tires in the on the track. Sebastian Vettel did that a couple of years ago in China, actually, in that pit lane. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Chinese track, but in the pit lane it turns onto grass a little bit, and Vettel was able to scoot 2 tires on and pass 2 people going into the pit lane.
It's all about strategies.
Exactly that.
Let's just keep it clean. They can keep it clean and then get no penalties. I think they can win. Good spot again.
So, which team do you drive for in Division 3?
Right now, I drive for Ferrari.
Oh, okay, the red.
Yeah. But
So, okay, here, would you say you're a bigger baseball guy or soccer guy?
baseball.
Baseball, yeah. Baseball's big in Puerto Rico, hey?
Yeah. But I don't watch it much here in the States because, you know, I'm always working.
Yeah, true.
It's
So what?
over there is baseball, basketball, you know.
Yeah,
Not
it was
too
soccer
much
that big?
soccer,
No,
no.
not really. Both
Yeah,
big.
no, they have a team Puerto Rico, but they haven't played in a while.
So Random Serious was able to get the overtake on Money Matt here. Money Matt looks to send it back into turn 1. Lock up from Random Serious, but he is on the soft tire compound, so he should be able to start pulling away from Money Matt here.
Let's see, Snooker can not kill nobody no more.
So who's your favorite baseball team then? Who do you support?
Because I live in Virginia, I have to go with the what's it called?
Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
DC, Washington DC, sorry.
Oh, the Nationals.
Capital? National, sorry. Yeah. Capital is the
Hockey team.
hockey team, yeah.
Have you gone to a hockey game ever before?
Yeah, I've been to the one over here when they play Canada too.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Kaz takes a big chunk out of turn 11 there. So what's your thought on hockey? Is it pretty cool?
Yeah. I like it. For the first time I saw it, I'm like, wow. Whoa. Crazy people.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, so Kaz kind of skips turn 13 and kind of takes at an extremely sharp angle and gets a good chunk out of Canuckles on the way through.
Oh, man. Let's see if he can survive at least 6 more laps to go, Kaz.
And then I believe we're off to Monza. My family actually owns a go-kart track, so this is super interesting to me. Wow, that's really cool stats, honestly. That'd be pretty awesome. Your parents own a go-kart track?
Yeah. Wow.
Imagine that. My dad just owns his car. That's about it. I guess and the house.
Somebody lost it was Snooker. Lost it
The same turn that he kind of pushed out Seabury there.
Yeah, right there. Karma. I'm sorry.
There you go, you're not lying. The racing gods has a way of getting back. They don't discriminate against video game drivers. They're always watching.
You can see Monkey Mafia trying to make a move now. Here we go.
Monkey.
DRS on. Yep.
I.
Good
Oh, there he
clean
is.
pass.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I was behind. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good now.
Oh, stats. We were just talking about how cool it
Oh,
is that your parents own a go-kart track. But yeah, I think you're just about to say Seabury gets an overtake on Impossible Bacon just coming around turn 3.
let's
So
see. Cass can pass Canuckles here. Goes on the inside. That's a good pass.
both on the medium here.
Impossible bacon. Oh. Trying to pass Seabury too.
Looks like we got a lot of late race battles here, which is good to see.
Yes. Let's see if Impossible Bacon can do it this turn.
What sports would that be there, Stats? And that's funny enough, Stats. That's your name is our my co-commentator on Thursday nights is Static Hazard, and I call him Stat for short. I thought that you were him for a moment there.
Seabury, Impossible Bacon still battling for.
And they come down that long straight
Oh
stretch.
my
It
God.
looks like Seabury's got some really good
Very
pace.
close.
They nearly had their wheels locked up,
Yeah.
but Impossible goes
Seabury
really deep.
has. Yeah. Seabury has a good pace.
It looks like he's got some really good straight line speed to be able to hold off Impossible like that.
Yeah. Uh, any more penalties on top right now? Let me see. Uh,
Paradox Misty. You don't happen to play Rainbow Six, do you, Stat? Or Misty? I recognize your name. Oh, Kaz looks to be under trouble here. Knuckles gets a really good run out of the S's, and he's got the inside line. They're wheel to wheel. Kaz sends it around the outside and gets the retake overdone. Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Yeah, okay. So that's where I know you're from. Alright, cool.
so right now, people battling. We still have a possible Bacon and Seabury. Seabury has 9-second penalty, so if possible Bacon, you can just stay there and keep that position. He might still win 7th place.
Oh, the best pawns kind of sticks his nose where it shouldn't have gone and gets a good chunk of in it to win it. Or nitwit. I'm not sure how he wants that to pronounce.
Yeah.
But
Nitwit. That's how he is.
Okay, cool.
Likes to be called, yeah.
Alright, so Nitwit drops down a couple spots with a little bit of the bump from best pawns, and Monkey Mafia actually overtakes both of them through both of that. And Impossible Bacon and Seabury are still battling it out. We've got 3 more full laps.
Lost position too. The random series right now. Still close to each other, but
yeah, Impossible and Seabury are once again battling all the way down the pit straight into turn 1. Impossible's got the full car length ahead, and he's right behind Money Matt as well, as the softs are starting to catch up onto the medium.
He's going for Money Matt. We also have Kanoko trying to pass Cass right now. Cass still defending position.
Yo, Freelo, good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Well, Christ's sakes. Keep going there, VTech. Keep going.
Oh.
Yo, Freelo, good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh.
What you pre? Well, Christ's sakes. Keep going there, VTech. Keep going.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. You got still Impossible Bacon trying to pass, and Knuckles just passed Cass. Uh, I'll be careful with the penalty because I keep getting more penalties. Right now.
Ooh, Monkey's getting really close to Kaz there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Money Matt
Oh,
and
he lost a
Impossible
little bit.
getting real close. But Impossible's going to take the edge in that. Money Matt has only 3 seconds worth of penalties. See Barry and Impossible Bacon both with 9. With
Well, out of ERS too. Oh, wonder how those medium tires still running. You got Money Man, Seabury.
So from Kaz, Knuckles, Monkey Mafia, and the Best Pawns are all separated by a second. Might have a 3-way battle into a turn, but no, they pull out. Monkey Mafia is trying to get alongside Knuckles, goes for a little bit of a switchback, but nothing going quite there. Knuckles going a little bit deeper, taking a different line, and a tad bit of oversteer as well. The Best Pawn sitting in the back of that whole pack. He actually falls back a little bit, but who can take the best racing line through the S's here? All of them are fairly even on penalties. Kaz actually with 9. And it looks like Monkey Mafia gets a really good run, and he's going to get just on the outside line, but not close enough, and a little bit of a cut, and Monkey Mafia tries to swing it back through into turn 13, but nothing going quite there, and Kaz is going to be able to pull away ever so slightly, with Best Pawns getting right back on the tail of them both. And who gets the best run out of the DRS? And Knuckles doesn't get DRS, so Monkey Mafia should get a fairly easy overtake here, and yes he does. Into 10th place he goes. Knuckles can't defend too much, and as that all happens, our winner, Jinnit to win it, comes over the line with Jacko coming second. It looks like Hash has got 3rd place locked up, but right now we still got a lot of positions up for grabs. Another penalty to see Barry, that puts him to 12 seconds worth of penalties. I think 15.
Oh my god.
That's massive, hey? That's huge. Snooker, a lap down, comes over for Lonely 14th. Not the way that he was hoping that to go.
Nah. Oh, we'll see with all these penalties, but I don't think they're locked up right now. Money might pass Impossible Bacon.
Yeah, he will jump up into 6. See Barry will hold 8th. Are we going to get any more passes here? Knuckles is in a good spot to jump up into 9th. But I don't think he's going to try and do it on track. The Best Pawns is just in behind all 3 of those drivers, but it doesn't look like a gap is going to open.
Nah.
I think this is the way it's going to come over. Kaz is going to come over 9th, but I think he's going to drop down into 12th. Knuckles does move up, and as does Nitwit moves up as well. So it goes through the finishing order, but how would you kind of rate that Mexican Grand Prix? Not too bad, hey?
Not bad. Could it be better, but
Yeah, right.
At least no safety cars.
Yeah, very true.
That's a lot of battles. Like I said, you gotta be careful with those penalties.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
As well, we just got another follow. I didn't notice that 5 minutes ago from King George Wife and Kids, but I know that's Freelo, so much appreciate, man. Oh my.
So you're Crash McQueen. Okay.
Yes, I am. I am the Crash McQueen, owner and manager of the Midwest Reapers that, of course, represent us in the Hyper 6 series or the Hyper series, Rainbow Six League, that the Garrus Vac does put on, but I'll go through the order quite quickly here. We got Janet to win it, Jacko and Hash coming 1, 2, 3, Random Series just missing out on 4th, Hotspot in 5th, Money Matt, what flag is that, in 6th, Impossible Bacon 7th, Seaberry 8th, Knuckles 9th, Monkey Mafia 10th, The Best Bonds 11th, Nitwit 12th, Kaz 13th, Snooker 14th, and ZGS DNFing early in this race, so no points for him.
Yeah, and mine was still loading screen. I wish I could have helped you.
But we're gonna go to Monza, so we're in for a treat here. I'm excited for this one.
Monza,
Yeah,
yes, straight away.
yeah,
Need that speed. Good strategy you need to hear. I would suggest going from soft to mediums on this one. It's a fast track, but who knows? Try not
yeah,
to get too much penalties.
yeah. It's gonna be tough. There's some areas where you can really pick up some penalties here. Um, but I'd say a little bit. It's a little bit more forgiving than Mexico. Of course, Monza
Yeah.
has 11 turns, uh, two DRS sections, but it's a very high speed track. I think it's got the average. What is it? The average speed per track in the whole calendar of Formula One. So these guys really move around this track, and there's a lot of famous turns and famous areas to pass going into this. So I'm very, very much excited to get into this one. What would you say your favorite sector is in at Monza here?
I actually love this track. I always love to race it because it's so high speed, and I actually know how to turn that S turns really fast without braking at this point. Uh, People gotta be careful on those turns because if you push too much gas on the corner, on the curb, you might lose and hit the wall. I suggest, taking it easy on those turns. But I say straight away because, you're passing the DRS over there. First sector. Oh, it's gonna be a rain race too?
Oh, a wet weather race here at Monza. That's going to be really different.
Yeah. That's, I suggest, changing your strategy here with the wings. More downforce so you can compensate for loss of traction.
Yeah, I definitely need it here, especially going into Ascari and Parabolica. A couple of really high speed turns, and it's going to change up your gears coming through them.
Hmm.
So we're at 136 followers in the league, so that's good to see. You gotta love to see that number. We're growing every week
I
as
would
it
like
seems.
to use this opportunity to give Cass thank you for he was the one that got me on your league, on Midwest. He was the one that invited me. So
Ah, cool. Good to hear. Yeah,
yeah.
that seems to be the case. We actually closed invites for months, but people kept joining as people are kind of like just telling each other about this league, and we just kept getting people in, which has kind of moved us to having four divisions on Thursday night. So I mean, I'm not going to complain. We've got a lot of really good drivers, and like I'm meeting a lot of really cool people from all over the world. Like for you being from Puerto Rico, I'm from Canada myself, so
Oh, nice. I
I'm
know people there too.
yeah. Funny enough, I know people from Canada as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll take it away here. We're about to get underway here. We got 5 red lights here at Monza in the wet. They're actually starting on the slick, so it must not be that bad. Hash has got the start. Snooker in second. Monkey Mafia in third. That wily monkey. Let's see what he's going to be up to here. Hash gets an early. Actually, Snooker gets the early overtake into turn one. Kaz going third. Hash trying to send it around the outside, and we get into that really nervous braking zone as we have all these cars just lined up in the parking lot coming around turn one.
Oh,
And
crash.
oh, Monkey Mafia loses it and comes back and smacks a couple of drivers. And Jinnit to win it, he's up the grid, trying to fight for second place here. The rain looks to really be coming down, but a lot of these drivers are on the slick, so I'm not sure what is to come here. This could get really hairy.
Uh, that's the problem with this track. You need to be careful. You're breaking point. We lost one car. Midway lost it, and yeah, it went 15 right now. You gotta be careful. Keep your distance from people.
So Janet to win it, the past race winner is trying to work on Hash, but Hash looks like he's got some pretty solid straight line speed. He's going to hold the lead into Ascari here. And you got to be really careful here because even in the dries, it's really easy to spin out. And Snooker goes real slow through Ascari and gets Hash right back into first place. Snooker drops a position, and then Janet to win it as well has the better straight line speed. And Snooker drops all the way back down into third.
Oh. I'm trying to see Monkey Mafia. I guess see some wings flying right now. His wing is fine. I don't know who broke the wing and crashed.
So Money Matt's first into the pit. Jacko is alongside Hotspot here. Jacko, one of our better drivers in Division 1. He's going to want to have a better outing than what was... Actually, what am I talking about? He finished second last race. But Monkey Mafia retires. Looks like... I think that's the best pause.
Somebody just lost it.
That's Snooker.
Snooker lost it, yeah.
Snooker bins it just after turn 2.
Wow. Seeing people here. Guys in third place right now. To keep you distant, you know, careful. Hotspot has penalties, so, you know.
Oh, Jinnit and Hash are battling, actually. Jinnit's got the inside line. Hash tries to defend around the outside, but Jinnit has those soft tire compounds, and that gets overtaken by your friend Kaz there.
Yeah.
And Kaz finds... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Kaz found himself a little bit on the dirt, and Jacko is just right in behind those drivers. Kaz blocks the inside line on Hash. Hash goes a little bit deep into turn 9. And it looks like Jacko's going to get a really good run out of Ascari here and now put Hash under pressure, who has a better straight line speed. Kaz has actually slowed up a lot here, and Hash gets back alongside him here into Parabolica. Kaz on the outside trying to stick it. Jacko just watching behind. A little bit of touch from Kaz pushes him off. And Kaz as well goes deep around Parabolica, and that brings Jacko right into second place. And Hash drops all the way down into 10th. That's not what you want to see. That hurts.
Yeah. You gotta keep your distance with each other, you know. You cannot just be too close to each other. You might lose it. Especially on a wet track, you know what I mean?
Ooh, speaking of, Hotspot feeling that wet track and getting some major oversteers through turn 2. Really got to be careful. And Impossible Bacon going on the outside here of turn 3 on the best pawns. He tries to ride it all the way around with the best pawns with the inside line. Of course, has a shorter way around and is able to hold on. So 4 penalties handed out early here. Best pawns just says screw turn 4 and cuts it right off.
Safety car? No. Somebody lost it.
That's through Ascari as well. I think that's ZGS. Doesn't look like he's having the day that he was hoping for.
Yeah, that really sucks. But the weather doesn't help.
No, that's for sure.
Anyway, passing Snooker. They crash each other right now.
Put each other right into the wall, as it seems. Yeah. Nitwit's just not having his day. I gotta say, he's gotten some real unfortunate luck here.
Random, not going for a pass right now.
And keep going. Go ahead. Sorry.
Still battling here. They're all together right now.
Man, this rain is really coming down, but they're just sticking it out.
Must be not that wet on the track.
Must not be. I mean, there hasn't been a racing line formed quite yet. Random Serious slips into turn 1. Knuckles does a better job slowing the car down. Snooker comes into the pit. Money Matt did come in before and did throw on another set of slicks. ZGS retires from session, so he's out.
You think they should go for intermediate tires right now, or stay with the slicks?
Man,
what's your opinion?
Just from the way it looks like it's coming down, and from what I'm seeing these guys slip and slide, I'd want to throw on some intermediates, but I mean, that idiot Jeff that's always in your ear is always telling you to do one thing, and I guess he's telling them to go on the slicks for right now, or else I'd imagine a lot more drivers would switch over. but just personally from seeing how much drivers are slipping and struggling around track.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Miss. I literally just opened up your Discord DM. That's a pretty fun track. That'll look like it'd be a pretty cool one. But Hash and Seaberry battling. Hash gets the position on Seaberry into 9th place, trying to get himself back up the grid after spinning out early. Jinnit, Twinit, and Jacko are sitting 1-2 once again.
Battle between now. Hotspot in the best response. You know, I just felt that possible bacon. No, they're really close right there. Yeah, be careful with those wings, you know.
Hey, Chalky, good to see you, man.
Nobody hasn't put intermediate, so I guess it's wet, but not wet enough for wet tires.
Yeah, Snooker actually onto the hards, so it must not be wet enough. But I just see you just keep seeing these guys slip and slide all over the place.
Yeah.
But for those who are new to F1 in the stream, so there's 5 tire compounds in Formula 1. The slicks, which are one of the 3 that you see on right now, in the red is the soft, which is the softest tire compound, which should get you around the track the quickest way, but has the least amount of life. And then you got the hards, the white, which Snooker is sporting, but he is into the pit, which are the slowest, but they have the longest life. And then, of course, the mediums, which are a mix of both. And then you have the intermediate tires, which have a proper tread, kind of more like your car. And then there are the full race wets, which are some big water-moving tires that will get you through puddles, virtually, to keep it simple. As well as Chalky, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the last couple laps that we have in store for us tonight. And it looks like Impossible Bacon was nearly had a move into turn 1, but Snooker coming out of the pit kind of run him into an awkward situation there. He wanted to make the move, but he didn't want to hit the car as well. Seaberry looking at making a little bit of a pass back on Hash, but not enough going there. He drops it all the way down into neutral, actually.
Yeah, they're just sliding everywhere right now.
Hey, they must know something that we don't hear, VTech. I'm not sure what to say, man. That's why I love to say, that's why I'm up in the booth. That's why I commentate in these guys' race. Yep. I mean, you do a little bit of both now. You're a man of many hats, but there you go. I was just on Seaberry's point of view, and I just saw Hash get a little bit too heavy on the throttle and oversteer himself and nearly lose it. But, I mean, Jinnit, Twinit, and Jacko have grown a gap of 17.5 seconds between those 2 drivers in Hotspot. So the separation between first, second, and third is ginormous.
Amazing. Oh, somebody lost it. The cars and Midwest catching each other. Who else is close to get Impossible Bacon and Hotspot?
Ooh, and
they're going for a pass right now. The outside, yeah. Impossible Bacon passing. Hopefully they break early.
Sorry, I think Jinnit to win it spun out there as he's lost first place now and is 3.5 seconds back of Jacko. Hotspot getting a little bit too heavy on the throttle and getting some oversteer and fishtailing his way through. Seaberry kind of taking the shortcut going over the curves in turn 1 and 2 there.
The penalty's gonna kill them.
Freelo, are you still in here? Are you still watching, man? Or Chalky, where'd you find us from? Did you just stumble across us, or did someone direct you into watching us? As well as giving everyone else a sub, I might as well throw one to you as well, Chalky. Thanks for coming. But Hash is trying to cut down the gap between himself and Knuckles. Man, I don't. Is Jinnick gonna throw on some intermediates? We'll have to see here. Is he gonna be the one that bites the bullet?
Thing is,
No, he throws on some mediums as well.
yeah. I guess I just following the leader.
Yeah, right? Speaking of, Jacko's staying out on 7-lap old softs.
Wow. Well, he just 13 laps, so I guess, you know, he think maybe he has the pace to keep it up, you know.
But I believe in a 25% race, you still need to pit at least once.
True.
But he's got a 31.5-second gap between himself and Hash, so he knows what he's doing here. So I'm not gonna question him.
He probably gonna go not this one, but maybe the other one.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to see.
Yep.
He's lap money mad.
Hopefully, Hash doesn't get penalty or something.
But yeah, okay, so he's making his way into the pit now. Impossible Bacon is right in behind the Best Pawns. Take a quick peek at their penalties. Impossible with 11, the Best Pawns with 3, so he's doing a fairly good job keeping it clean. Best Pawns gets right alongside Kaz and gets a full car ahead, going into turn 1 of Ascari here, and he's got 4th place locked up. Kaz back into 5th, and Impossible still in 6th. Hotspot is actually not too far out of those guys, but he's got...
Here comes Hash, but Jacko's gonna stay on position.
Yeah, you're right. Hash is into the pit. Jinnick gets his spot back. And the Best Pawns currently sitting in 3rd. DRS from Hotspot and Impossible Bacon, but not enough to make up the gap to the other drivers.
That penalty. Right now we got Possible Bacon and gas right here. Keep it together.
Hotspot and Impossible Bacon both have 14 seconds worth of penalty.
Oh, so that's 600.
That's really going to hurt them later on, but it looks like Best Pawns is set for a podium finish here. Impossible Bacon gets a really good run, nearly gets his tires on the grass, does get the overtake. Hotspot as well with no ERS, right in behind Kaz here, and does a good job of coming through Ascari and not...
Oh my god.
Oh, a little bit of a tap.
Yeah.
Oh, are they both still on? No, Kaz spins out.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's actually Hash and Knuckles in the same straight, but the yellow flag ruins Hash's chance to get the overtake there. And it looks like, I think that's Snooker. I think Snooker spun out around Ascari as well.
That's a shame. Yeah, Knuckles just passed.
Oh, Hash and Knuckles get into it. And they're both spun out into turn 1. And Nitwit is coming down the pit lane.
Hopefully he doesn't crash them.
Hopefully so.
We'll see.
It looks like they were able to clear out. I didn't get a good look at that accident. Were you able to see what happened there?
Nah, I was looking at Cass in the moment. Number 3 right now is battling the best car with Possible Bacon, pressing the DRS. There's still no DRS on this track right now?
There's no DRS in... it looks like it's... Yeah, there's gonna be DRS
so
now. They just came
right now.
Yeah, it's really dry, so like, I guess it's good.
Yeah.
Impossible gets a really good run out of
There's
Ascari
DRS right now.
and is alongside the best pawns on the inside. He gets the full car ahead into turn 1, and the best pawns has to give way.
Good job.
Yeah, clean racing from both there.
Yeah.
But the best pawns, he is not. Cass has 29 seconds worth of penalties. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's in the pit getting a new wing after that crash between him and Hash. Best Pawns has 11 seconds of a penalty difference between himself and Impossible Bacon. So pretty much he's got to stay within 11 seconds to get third place. Pretty simple stuff.
Exactly. Get the rhythm going on and keeping it clean and getting the pace back on.
That's all you got to do. But right now we've only got 2 drivers who don't have penalties in this race.
Random Series and MidWest.
Exactly that, yeah. Both are keeping it fairly clean.
Jacko doesn't have a penalty too.
Oh, Jacko doesn't as well. Yeah, good point. I didn't even see that. So yeah, 3 drivers keeping it clean here.
Oh, here we go for... Oh.
I like how I said that I think we'd see less penalties here in Monza. I was completely wrong.
It's just the rain might not help, with the penalty.
Yeah, that's true. The rain definitely played a part in that.
Yep. Oh. Almost lost the inflatable bacon there. But looking now on random, he's catching up to hotspot right now.
Oh, it looks like Barry goes deep into turn 1. Passes Kaz, but has to give the position back as he cut turn 2. So 2 laps to go left here in Monza.
Isn't Seabury the new driver for the league right now?
No, he's one of the originals.
Oh wow, okay.
Jacko actually picks up a penalty. No, yes, Seabury was one of the original 20 drivers.
Wow.
As well as Random Sirius and Monkey Mafia.
Random just bad hotspot.
Yeah, speaking of Random Sirius, goes up into 5th place. Looks like he should be able to get 4th as well, with no penalties, and him being about 5 seconds behind Impossible Bacon. So clean driving is what has been the key here.
Last lap. Right now there's a battle against Hashim. Nuko. Brandon is catching best pump right now. Hopefully he can get that gap.
Yeah, so Jacko comes over and gets back Jinnit for coming second in the first race. He'll take first in this race, and Jinnit surely will come over second. The last true battle on track is between Knuckles and Hash here. Knuckles having DRS. About to enter turn 8. The best Pawns comes over the line for the podium. Hash goes pretty deep, and he's going to be under pressure here from Knuckles. Knuckles gets a pretty good run out of Ascari here. Random Sears coming 4th. Impossible drops to 5th. Hotspot in 6th. And 7th place is very much up for grab. Both drivers are on 5 seconds worth of penalties here. Oh, Hash breaks a little sooner than what Knuckles predicted, but Knuckles does a really good job of keeping traction. We're going to have a drag race to the line and some tapping between the drivers.
Wow. And he still won.
And Knuckles takes it. Were they doing that on purpose, or was that just some speed wobble?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure
All
either.
I see, I saw just the hands. Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But there we go. Kaz drops down into 11th with all those pennies. Seaberry in ninth. Money Matt in 10th.
It's a
Nitwit.
shame about that. You know, he was running. He started good, and he had the teams in him, I guess. But yeah, the first play for Yako. It's all about being consistent and keeping it clean.
Exactly that, and that's what our race winner here did today, Jacko. He just kind of stayed in behind Jinnit to win it, and Jinnit just made a very large mistake that was the doing of his race here. So Jinnit wins first race, Jacko wins second. Jacko comes second first race, Jinnit comes second in the second. So some good stuff. Do you remember who finished third in the first race?
Right now, no.
No, I don't remember. I can't remember either. Was it Hash? I can't remember. But Best Pawns
Yeah.
takes the second podium here at Monza. But that will bring our stream to an end here, and we thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday. Ooh, Hyper Series. Howdly doodly there. Good to see you. But yeah, that'll bring it to an end here. I'll go through the order once more with Jacko, Janet, and the Best Pawns in our podium. Random Series 4th and Possible 5th. Hotspot 6th. Knuckles 7th. Hash 8th. Seaberry 9th. Money Matt 10th. Nitwit 11th. Kaz 12th. Snooker 13th. ZGS and Monkey Mafia DNFing, so no points, unfortunately, for those two guys here tonight. But like I said, that is the last race for us this evening. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Much appreciated. All of our viewers as well as our drivers, and it wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you. So, won't you say your goodbyes there, VTech, and then I'll bring it home.
Uh, Thank you for coming in and enjoying this wonderful race. Thank you for the invite on the commentators.
No worries, man. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm very happy to have some drivers in here from time to time. But yeah, like I said, that is it for us here for the Midwest F1 League and for the entire week, actually. So if you're still got a little bit of a bug for racing or an itch for racing, especially Midwest racing, go check it out on our YouTube channel there, as we have post all of our previous races, as well as go give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram. We very much appreciate that both. But that is it for me. I have been Crash McQueen. I've been joined by once again VTech. We have been the Midwest F1 League. You have yourself a dandy weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday.